Hi Igor, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. I'm the Aussie you spoke to a little bit earlier. I just wanted to shoot this video for you as a comparison versus your top two competitors in the mobile paintless dent removal techniques, and see how you can generate yourself a little bit more traffic and business through this tough COVID period. So number one I wanted to talk about was content on your page. Number two is your backlinks and citations. And number three is keywords. I'll point those out a little bit, but to start with, content on your page. So number one for your page is you need a lot more words. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words on your home page so it knows exactly what your site is and that it's offering the correct amount of content to people coming through to your site to read and know exactly what you do and how you do it. So that's number one, is getting some more words up here. Number two is getting some more optimized images. I really like these images you've used here of the before and afters. They're fantastic, really eye-catching, great images. I'd put a few more of those, maybe a little bit larger, and try and capture some people there. The other part was you definitely need to get your mobile phone number a bunch more times on your site. People tend to scroll through on mobile phones a lot more these days. And the easier it is to find your mobile phone, if it's under every bit of content, the more likely they are to turn into a customer rather than clicking that back button. So the first thing I want to show you is I put your site into a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs buys statistics from Google and shows you exactly how your site is ranking and what's going on in the background of your site to do with keywords and backlinks and citations. So number one, this UR here is basically Google's how valued Google finds you, whether they trust you or not. Two, DR is your domain rating, which is it gains rating by citations from local businesses and referral sites, which basically lets Google know that other local sites trust you and would use you. Backlinks are any link coming into your site from any site on the web. Once again, letting Google know that you're trusted and that they would use you. And keywords are where we're going to start. I'll click on this. Keywords are these simple phrases that people type into Google, and you can see here the volume is per month. This is being searched for 80 times per month, 80 times, 150, 300 down here. That's a lot of searches, and it really builds up when you're capturing all these terms. But what we want to see is at least a few hundred keywords, up all the way up to 1,000, 2,000 keywords, so that you're really capturing anyone who's looking for these bits and pieces that relate to their car, because not everyone types in the same search terms. You can see here your position. This is page 2 of Google. There's 10 results per page. You're sitting on 4 and 5 and 8 and 9 page for most of these search terms because of that trust rating that you're lacking there. And as you can see, it's generating no traffic. This is clicks per month. You've got 0. The only one you're getting clicked on for the keyword is 0.03 times per month. So that's once every, maybe a year or so, to 0.3 all the way up to getting to 1 click. And I just want to point out that this term, if you were to pay for it with Google, would cost you $5 every time someone paid for it. This is just an estimate that Ahrefs gives that Google would charge, but they're usually fairly accurate. So definitely need to boost those keywords. The next thing I spoke about were backlinks. These are highly important at boosting your trust, and you want to get it from these higher domain rating. You saw that you didn't have a rating. This is 93. That's really high. These are really good backlinks you've got on your site. That's fantastic, but there's just not enough of them to actually register your site with Google. So we want to see that up in the hundreds as well. I also want to point out that these are all no-follow links, which means that they've mentioned your site. However, they don't pass any of this authority through to your site, which is another reason why you're not ranking there. So something we need to work on there. I've put your site into Google here. Sorry, I put your this keyword into Google here to have a look, to find your competitors. And one thing I want to point out is you are in the map pack, which is great. To stay there, I think you want to boost your reviews a little bit if you can. Get your customers to start leaving some more reviews for you, and that'll keep you up there. And also get these direction buttons added, because this hasn't actually been optimized properly just yet. Still great that you're actually in that pack. So coming down to the organic search results, I notice, Yelp and other review sites are always on top because they're huge sites, and they tend to take out these top spots. But coming down to 5, you've got your first competitor here, and 7, your second top competitor. So I've gone ahead and had a look at their pages. Nice sites. This guy's got hardly any content on his page, hardly any images, so it's going to be really, really easy for you to beat. I've plugged him into Ahrefs as well. He has got a trust rating, very low, but he has got one, and that's because he's got 2.3 thousand links, but only coming from 300 different websites, which is why his trust rating hasn't been boosted significantly, because as I said, Google likes to see one-to-one. It's really hard to attain that, but the more you try, the better it is, and I'm sure a lot of these links are no-follow, so he's not getting any authority from those. Citations, he has got a few citations around the web, pointing back to his site from local businesses. Keywords, if we have a look at 1.4K, as I said, you want to boost those into the hundreds, or even we want to go way above his 1.4 thousand so that you're really, really beating him out. And you can see here that these certain keywords, if I find one that's sort of relating to you, rim repair, I'm not sure if you offer that, 200 times per month, he's getting searched, he's getting clicked on 11 times per month just for that. PDR, Dent Removal San Diego, 80 times, he's getting 10 clicks per month because he's sitting on page 1 of Google for all of these keywords, and that's because of his trust rating. So definitely want to get your keywords up there and then get this ranking up, and you'll be getting that same sort of traffic. If you add all that up, it adds it, gets up to hundreds of customers per month. Now your second competitor, as I mentioned, was Mr. Bill's Touch Up. So once again, this guy's got a very old site, but he's got a lot of content on there, probably just around that 1,500 words, maybe a few more, and that's why he's managing to rank still. Few optimized images, but because it's old, definitely not hard to beat this one as well. Now, if we go back into Ahrefs for this guy, we're looking here. He's got a low trust rating and a lower citation rating than the last guy. He's got a good amount of backlinks and a lot of keywords. That's where he's getting a lot of his traffic. Once again, I just want to point this out because this is so important. 2,800 times this is searched. I'm not sure if you offer interior car detailing, but if you do, that's a huge search term, and he's getting 84 clicks per month for being on page 1 here. If we find one that relates to you, if we can. I'm not going to keep going too long because I don't want to chew up too much of your time. A lot of detailing things here. So I'm not going to go too deep into this, but you can see he's getting tons and tons of traffic per month for all of these, and you can generate the similar sort of traffic for your field. Going back over here to these backlinks, what I want to point out with this guy is what you can do is go after, I'm not sure about these Asian ones here, but you can go after these quality backlinks with domain rating. You can see there's no follow picture there, meaning that this Paint Scratch links or paintscratch.com is offering some of this 53 authority through to this guy's site. He's got a lot of random Asian ones. I'm not too sure if they're helping his site or hurting his site, because a lot of these, no follow, a lot of these can look a little spammy to Google. So you just got to be a little bit careful of that. Now, I've talked for a little bit too long here. I think you can see what you really need to work on. If you want to use me, that's great. If you want to do it yourself, you're more than welcome to. I just wanted to point out a few things to show you how you could be helped to get a little bit more traffic during this difficult time. Once again, my name is Simon from Little Big Marketing here in Oceanside. And if you want to reach out, if you like what you see, give me a call or drop me an email and we can chat. Thanks a lot, mate.